So I've been waiting for this meeting for 20 years, actually. And it's not that everything's 100% understood or known, but I think we've made a lot of strides.
Widely trailed and widely disputed, flanked by his health secretary and other officials, the president made claims on what might cause autism, what might treat it, and why your babies shouldn't be vaccinated for hepatitis B, and more.
Effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol, during pregnancy can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. So taking Tylenol is not good.
The response was swift, not only from the manufacturers of Tylenol, or paracetamol as it's called here, but also from the UK medicines regulator.
I want to reassure women that if they have taken paracetamol while they've been pregnant, they should not worry. Paracetamol remains the recommended option for women to take for pain relief or for fever during pregnancy.
Autism is recognised as a complex condition with no single cause, but the president seemed determined to defy the experts, throwing in, inevitably, the safety of childhood vaccines.
I think I can say that there are certain groups of people that don't take vaccines and don't take any pills that have no autism. Does that tell you something? That's currently, is that a correct statement, by the way?
There are some studies that suggest that, yeah, with the Amish, for example.
The Amish, yeah, virtually. I heard none. See, Bobby wants to be very careful with what he says, and he should, but I'm not so careful with what I say.
Dr. Deborah Howery told us the press conference has only confirmed her decision to resign from the US Centers for Disease Control last month.
It was clear that the president is being briefed a lot by Secretary Kennedy, and I have concerns about Secretary Kennedy's scientific expertise. When you look at his background on vaccines, it's not data-driven, and, he's been, a vaccine skeptic for sure, and I heard that echoed in some of the president's remarks. And the information on Tylenol, they keep talking about gold standard science, which I agree is important, but then I say, show us your work. Show us the data behind that.
And this afternoon, the Independent Pharmacies Association in the UK told us pregnant women were already contacting them to ask about the safety of taking paracetamol.